Let's think for a moment about the time where you were trying to learn how to drive. So this whole process of like learning how to drive wasn't as simple as it seemed to be. Like you may have been dropping the clutch too quickly, or shifting the gears wasn't as easy as it seemed to be, or if you've been driving an automatic car, like learning how to drive an automatic car, then maybe you've even tried to like push the brake with your left foot, which happened to me, unfortunately. But as you can remember, learning how to drive a car at first wasn't as easy as it is right now. Actually, right now you can probably even drive the car almost on autopilot. Like when you're driving and you like see the other person in front of you like stopping the car, you aren't just thinking, all right, so this other person is stopping the car, and so I should like release the gas, and then I should what is it? What do I do then? Oh, yeah, I should push the brake. No, you're not thinking any of that. You're just doing it pretty much on autopilot. Or like when you see the red light becoming a green light, you're not just thinking, all right, I should like put a clutch, then I should like shift into the first gear and start rolling. No, you just start moving, and that's it. The only thing you're thinking about is just the destination, and that's pretty much it. And this whole thing basically explains like this Chinese proverbial I have heard, and you have probably heard on the internet, which basically states that everything must be hard before it becomes easy. And if you think about it, it's quite true. Like this whole shit happens because like everything at first was hard, but then you've been like practicing it a lot, you've been putting a lot of repetition, putting a lot of reps, and suddenly they become easy. And it applies to pretty much everything we can do in life. It applies to us learning to walk, us learning how to tie a fucking shoe, or even just how to prepare a meal. At first it was pretty hard, like tying a shoe. You had to like understand how to do a loop, which was, I don't know, for me personally, this was some Albert Einstein type shit. It was really hard for me at first, but again, as I put a lot of practice, it just become easier. And there is quite an explanation for that. You see, when we are like doing a lot of practice, well, it's like it's inevitable for us to fail. We are failing, and sometimes we are failing quite miserably. So for example, I was trying to do the pancakes for the first time, and my dumbass skipped the step of putting oil in the and my dumbass like forgot to put the oil in the pan. Well done. And because I forgot to put the oil in the pan, you can probably guess that those whole pancakes they were absolutely cooked to the pan, and we couldn't use the pan anymore. So basically, by failing, I felt some pain. I not only like destroyed the pan, let's say that, but I also like was left without any pancakes this evening. And actually, we humans are quite pain avoidant creatures, and so if we are failing at something and we are feeling some kind of pain, we associate that action in the future with something that's going to like make us feel the same pain again. And as we don't want to feel this pain again, we're just gonna like think, all right, this action is not good for us, we shouldn't do it, and we just avoid it in the future. That's just basically how feedback loops works. And because of that, as we are doing something, I'm probably like saying this for a fucking fifth time already, but who gives a fuck? If we are doing like something and we are failing a lot, then we just learn how to do it correctly and how to not do the bad things that like are not contributed to us to achieving this goal. And so fuck me. All right, I'm back. And so because this whole thing is like because we fail and we learn what not to do, well, then we start doing the right things, and then sooner or later the thing becomes easy. So yeah, the whole like message I was trying to convey with this whole yap and this me failing is that some tasks are that are shown by our goals, which we must do. Like for example, I have to put this fucking video, which I hate filming here. Well, some tasks are quite hard at first. They are quite hard, but the thing is that if you keep doing it again and again and again and again, then sooner or later it just becomes easy. It just becomes easy because you failed, you see where you failed, you see how you failed, and you know how not to fail the next time. And through a lot of those iterations, through a lot of like putting reps, you naturally just start to iterate, and that's just how things. After like those iterations, you start finally doing the things correctly, and when you do things correctly, that's just how it becomes easy. So again, for the second time, if there's something hard for you to do, just keep doing it. Unless it doesn't align to your goals, then you can just not do it. But if it's hard, keep doing, because if you keep doing, another day it will be much easier than the day before. So keep doing the hard things, it will become easier in the future.